Hey, here we are. Look at that beautiful woman with that beautiful cloud formation behind. We painted that in just before we went live today. Okay.
This is Al lying.
We'll be painting it differently as the show goes on.
Al lies.
So check on that, okay? Linda Backley is watching on Facebook. She's the first one to join us on Facebook.
Hey, Linda. So introduce me so I can talk.
Okay. Okay. Ladies and gentlemen, mostly ladies and some gentlemen, it's that time again, and here she is, Suzanne Summers.
Yay! Hi, Caroline.
Hello, hello.
Oh, I'm so excited today. Can they see it? I have my university body model.
Actually, I won't be able to see it until I can't see it
Oh.
yet. Let me try to move it over a little closer.
Some women, for birthdays and holidays, Christmas, want jewels. All I wanted was the university body model so I could take it all apart and see how the body works. That's where my passion is. And today I'm going to take you through the body. And you're going to be surprised to find out where things are and what they do. But we have to figure out how to get, when you do a television interview, and this is in the background, they get really uptight that the breasts are there. So I'll remove the breasts in case.
Well, it's only one breast.
Only one breast.
So, the thing is that I can't really see it because the light's in the way.
Oh.
So you either have to put
When we get to it, move
Okay.
it back. When we
Okay.
get to it, you can
Okay.
just only be on that and not on me, and then you won't have.
Okay.
Yeah, you can put her in your lap, Suzanne. Or you can put her in the chair and you can stand behind her like you're out.
I can do that. I
Okay,
can do
well, we can do that.
Okay. Well, it's January, and this is the month that everybody wants to lose weight. And Gut Renew is not a weight loss product, but people are reporting tremendous weight loss. And when you're all clogged up and you're not, moving things around right, and it gets backed up, and then you get bloated and you get constipated and you get gas, it's unpleasant. It's very unpleasant. And it can lead to worse and worse things because you're not zeroing in. And doctors, unless you go to qualified doctors, the new thinking doctors, they don't know much about the stomach. They'll give you some medicine, which is a Band-Aid, but I find it very disappointing how ill-informed most doctors are who come out of medical school. And so the ones that, we have something coming up that's so exciting for you, I can't wait to tell you about it, where I can direct you to the right doctors. And that's all you've ever asked of me is, get me to the right doctor, do what you do. I don't want them to have them do for you what I do, because what I need is different from what you need. We're all unique and individual beings. So that's coming in the very near future. I'm very excited about it. So today we've got Gut Renew, we've got black water, we've got some supplements, and we've got my body model here. See, I just look over here and I see all the intestines, and it just turns me on. Can you see them?
Half of them.
All right. This is where your problem is, all right here.
See, I can't see that.
You can?
No.
What if I move her over here?
That's much better.
See, right here is where your problem is.
Okay.
Everyone thinks that this is the stomach. Can you see if I take this off? Okay. Here are the breasts. Goodbye. Now no one can get uptight about it. All right. Look at this magnificent job that nature has done. Our lungs, our heart, our liver, our stomach, right? The stomach's over here, the liver's on the right side, the stomach's on the left side. But here's where all the bloating is, right here, the small intestines, and then eventually the large intestine. And look, that's the length of a tennis court. When you unwind the whole thing, that's what I'm always talking about. Isn't that fascinating?
Or twice the length of a pickleball court.
Or that.
Yeah.
Or that. But when you extend, if you could just lay this out flat, it's the length of a tennis court, and then around it, all this stuff is a mucus, and that mucus is your immune system. So if you're taking in a lot of chemicals, that immune system gets eaten through because the chemicals want to get into your bloodstream and go all over the place. Here's your bloodstream all over the place. So anyway, I'll get more into it as we go on, but I find it fascinating that this is the liver right here, and this is the stomach, which is on the left-hand side. I'm dyslexic, so it takes me a while. Anyway, so here we are, Al.
And I've gotten used to
Your shirt is unbuttoned to your waist today.
Oh.
You know it. It looks good.
Oh, okay.
You have the most beautiful chest.
Wow.
Yeah, you do.
And ditto to you.
Am I lucky or what? Come over here. Can you get through here? Can you get past me and my girlfriend here?
So, well, actually, I can put this over
You
here.
can, because you're big and
For
strong.
now.
Yeah.
Okay.
And well, sure, you grab the breasts. Okay.
Okay.
Yeah. We're a little confined here. This is my temporary house. In the next house, we'll have room for days. Okay, here comes Al Hamill. He's so. Look at this guy. Look at the unbuttoned shirt. There's your father-in-law, Caroline.
Oh, I'm waiting for the reveal.
Yeah. Okay.
Okay, well, here's this. Okay. And I've actually covered up the naughty part with my hand.
Oh, okay.
Okay, so we can show it.
Wait, no, it needs to go that way.
Huh?
Don't
Oh,
you
there
even
he
know
is.
anatomy?
Oh. Oh, I'm sorry. We'll cover up the
Okay.
nipple. Okay.
All right. Here are all the glands in the breast. I find it very interesting.
We'll,
Okay.
we'll do a full-length presentation
Okay.
later.
All right. All right.
In the
You know,
meantime-
I'm proud of you that you didn't like go overboard with holding two breasts in your hand.
Well, there's only one there.
Yeah, but the other one is there. It's just not covered.
Yeah.
We have one
Skin.
has skin.
Yeah, one has skin, one does not. And normally you would like go to town on that, but you just sort of left it alone. I'm really proud of you.
The show isn't over yet.
No, and it's just
Okay?
beginning, actually.
Give me time.
Actually.
Okay.
All right.
You know, we're such a young country that to hold up a piece of plastic.
It's creepy. It's kind of cringy
Okay.
because we're not used to it. We're going, ew,
Yeah.
ew. Anyway, look how cute he is.
I thought for sure he was going to put that under his shirt.
You know what? You're slowing down, Alan. She's right. She's right.
I thought for sure that was the reason for the wide open.
Okay.
Wouldn't you think? Maybe it's, there you are. Now you know, this is your dream. You always wanted to have your own breasts to play with.
Sorry.
So now you have them. Just bring this one down at night. Yeah.
If there are any guys watching, you can get one of these.
When breast implants first came on the market, and he had a doctor on his show in Canada. He had the Alan Hamill show. He's had so many shows. Do you know how famous Alan Hamill is in Canada? When I met him, I couldn't believe he would take me out because he was Johnny Carson up there. I couldn't believe it. Anyway.
And I couldn't believe you'd go out with me.
And so now I forgot. I got distracted by.
Oh, well, you know what?
What?
Interesting that you just got distracted,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah.
Because we have a new product coming out.
Oh.
It's Monday. That's Monday.
Oh.
Okay, on Monday.
Don't talk about it.
Let me mention the name of it. Okay.
Can he mention the name?
Yes, I'll tell you
Sure.
why.
Okay.
This is going to be a very important product because many of us, okay, have that moment when we walk into a room.
It's
and
like
once
you
we-
said today. You're talking to someone and you said we were invited to Cody, Wyoming by Senator Allen, and I yelled from the other room, Simpson!
That's right.
Oh my God, I love Senator Alan Simpson. Do you all remember him? He's still alive, he and his wife Ann. And he picked us up at the Cody Museum and drove us around town in his Cadillac with the top down. And he said,
It was an old orange Cadillac
yeah,
convertible.
it was covered with pigeon poop.
Pigeon poop, right?
Yeah, and it was covered with pigeon poop. He is as the salt of the earth. He's no longer a senator. He's retired, but he was one of the good ones. And he actually came to my Broadway opening.
That's right.
Do you remember him, Caroline?
Yes, I remember him. I'm just laughing because the reason you started telling this story is because Alan was about to mention the name of the supplement that we're launching on Monday.
And I forgot. What's it called, Al? What's it called?
It couldn't have been a better setup.
Yeah, what's it called, Al?
We didn't plan this. Honest to God, we didn't plan this.
What's it called?
It's called...
No, let's say we planned it so we don't sound stupid.
And we don't have it till Monday, okay? It's called Memory Renew.
Oh.
And it's a very important, very obviously, Suzanne has not started on that regimen yet, okay?
Yeah. Yeah, neither of you.
No, neither have I. I'm sorry, what did you say? No, I'm just kidding.
The nice thing is that we're in sync.
That's right.
You forget and I forget.
That's right. I actually, what I've discovered is that I have forgotten the names of people that I met recently meaning the last 35, 40 years. But I remember everybody's name when I was a little boy.
Okay, now remember when your Auntie Gertie was in the retirement home, and she spoke English, and she hadn't spoken Polish since she was a girl, and escaped from Poland to here. But in the nursing home, she didn't remember us or anything, but she remembered how to speak Polish.
She spoke to me in Polish.
And she was speaking Polish, and I'm going, Gertie. So there's a reversal.
Interesting, though, when you're 5 years old, you only have 5 years to remember.
Yeah, exactly.
When you're 85, you have to eliminate certain things.
You have to.
That the more important things that you need to remember can take precedence. That's my opinion.
Yeah, I like that. I think that's a good thing.
But I hear what you're saying, but I can remember there were 17 people living in my house, okay, with one toilet.
Wait.
Don't say it.
Were you born in a boarding house? Did you know that, Caroline?
I can name every single person in that house.
Say, who are they?
Alan, that's not that weird. I mean, if you had 17 family members, I would hope you would remember them.
No, they're not family members.
No, but you lived with them.
You live with them. They're more than family. You speak so lovingly and glowingly of these 7 Chinese brothers.
That's right. And also I learned how to swear in Chinese.
In Chinese.
Yeah.
Don't do it because there are Chinese watching and they'll know
your foul mouth. Why is it? It doesn't matter what language it's in. Okay?
Everybody says the same thing.
The worst thing you can say about somebody
is about
has
their
mother involved.
It's about their mother.
Right, always.
Because it's the mother is sacred.
Yeah.
And they say nobody loves you like your mother.
That's true.
But today we're talking about
what?
Suzanne's amazing.
What are we talking about today?
We have black water on set.
I love. If you read my book, can you grab a copy of A New Way to Age, Alan?
Certainly.
There's just tons of them over there. I'm so excited. I just got a new book, 2 new bookcases out of storage. I love my books. Once I've read a book, I can't let it go. And I've got, probably 300 books there. And I have, right now, about 17 books that I'm reading. Honest to God, I'm reading them.
What book did you want?
A New Way to Age. There you go. It's right in front of you. I'm reading about, a wonderful book by Viktor Frankl, A Man's Search for Meaning. And Viktor Frankl was in a concentration camp.
He was a psychiatrist.
And he was a psychiatrist, and he came out.
He was in Auschwitz.
After the horribleness of Auschwitz, not angry, not bitter. He spent his life doing good things.
Helping all the other inmates.
Yeah. The most important thing to me today, with all the craziness in the world, and we all know we're watching these things that we're going, oh my God, what's happening, and smash and grab and things like that, is kindness. Any opportunity I have, or perhaps if you have, to be kind to someone, it's so meaningful. Like I was somewhere yesterday and there was a woman in a wheelchair, and no one ever talks to anybody in a wheelchair. I said, hi there, how you doing? She said, I'm doing great. And I said, what puts you in the chair? And then she had an opportunity to say, I had a brain aneurysm and I get dizzy and I can't. And I talked to her all the way down in the elevator and out into the courtyard. And I know it brightened her day. And I didn't do it for that reason, but I realized little acts of kindness. And Alan, he goes, I have the friendliest wife, because I talk to everybody because I love people. But kindness and compassion and love and generosity, these are the most important things that we can embrace in today's world with all the craziness. Any of you agree? Write to me and tell me.
Lou Parker, who's the anchor at KTLA Channel 5, she started a movement called Kindness.
Kindness.
Yeah.
Take it seriously. Right now, we have to reverse the paradigm of there's something dark going on right now. So let's reverse the paradigm. Just think good thoughts. Remember, I tell you all the time, the brain believes everything you tell it. And so whatever you think, and I had to learn this in the last 2 years with my injuries, which for the longest time I couldn't walk and couldn't move and things like that. I had to every day, instead of saying, why can't I walk? Why can't I move? Why is my neck? Why can't I sing right now? I had to say, how lucky I am that I can walk the amount that I can. How lucky I am that I have family that takes such good care of me and this husband that's so beautiful. And all I try to do with my life, and from this day forward, is just fill my brain with positivity and loving thoughts and be kind to anybody I come in contact with. Everybody likes to be spoken to. And if they don't, okay, found the occasional person that goes, what are you talking to me for? But I'll tell you, that woman in the wheelchair yesterday, she didn't know who I was, but she'll remember me, not as Suzanne Summers, just as this blonde woman who was interested in her. And I was. And we're always afraid to say to somebody who's in a wheelchair, how come you're in the chair? But they want to tell you. They want to tell you that, it happened, it was an accident, or I had a brain aneurysm, or I had cancer, or whatever they had, they want to tell you. So I pass that on to you. Anyway, what do you say? What are you about to say, Alan?
Well, I was going to do a little
I can see by your body language.
I'll do a little business here.
Okay, do a little business.
Okay. So we have two versions of the Gut Renew 30-day challenge, okay? There's the first one. That's the 30-day challenge basic kit. It's got the superfood protein formula, and it's got the, the value size bags, 30-day supply, and the 30-day challenge program guide, okay? There's the discount. It's pretty darn huge. And here's the second one here. This is the Gut Renew 30-day challenge, and it has a couple of extra products in there. The Advanced Probiotic Intestinal Renew and the Prebiotic Gut Renew, in addition to all the other ones that I read. Okay?
Okay, so now I
and
know...
And if you can remember that...
Right. So now that I know that some of you have said online, okay, enough with the Gut Renew, but there's so many new people coming in. Everybody's got gut issues. It's one of the biggest issues of our time right now, because we're under the greatest environmental assault in the history of humanity, and because we are so affected by the chemicals. What do you think all this disease is from? How come now? How come not when we were kids? How come not when your parents were kids? How come when you were kids you knew somebody who knew somebody who knew somebody? Maybe you had cancer, maybe somebody's aunt. Now either you have it or your loved one has it. Why? Why? It's because of the chemicals that are bombarding us. They come in three ways. They come in through the skin, they come in through the food we eat, and they come in through the air we breathe. And that's what this book is about. This book will tell you how to minimize all of that, and also that aging is about worn out parts. And so the new way to age, I think this is the best book I've ever written.
It is the best book you've ever
I'm
read.
so proud of this book.
And I've read all of them.
Is that you have to understand that aging is about worn out parts. Worn out hormonal system. You're not making the right amount of hormones anymore. That's why you feel so crappy. Worn out nutritional system. You're not getting the right nutrients and you're not absorbing. And worn out mineral system in your body. These things, and there's more, it's all rectifiable. You can put back the hormones to your exact requirements, not mine, yours. Yours are different than mine. You can put back the nutrients, you can put back the minerals, and here is one of the greatest ways to put back minerals. Without minerals, your body doesn't work right. So you can be eating good food, but you're not absorbing this. Black water is humic fulvic in one bottle. I wrote about it in A New Way to Age, and it really explains it in here. And if you want to have a cool drink, but this we don't sell, you can get at the store. This is dirty lemonade. It tastes good. So, instead of a Coke or something that's going to really interfere with your health,
Let me have a little taste here.
have a little
That dirty lemonade, the black water, can you reposition on so we can see the product? That black water dirty lemonade is my favorite
Do you
flavor.
like it, Al?
And if you guys are, if you're
wow.
looking for
Let me have some.
the black water products,
Let me just hold
they're
it up.
available
Okay.
They're available at Walmart, they're at Whole Foods, they're at Marshall's, a lot of retail places. Suzanne doesn't sell those on her site because of the shipping costs. We figured you'd probably rather buy those at retail.
Yeah.
But the black drops are available at SuzanneSummers.com.
Show them
and
the
they've
drops.
been selling great, and people are loving them. I've had a lot of people
Well,
tell me how much they.
you know what black drops mean to me? I've always said, I know all these supplements are gaggy and hard to take. I know that. And if I could find a way to liquefy them so we could take them in drops. Well, with your minerals now, with this black water, humic and fulvic, which I describe in detail in this book, you can get your mineral requirements in liquid, and you can put it in water. Now, it doesn't make the prettiest water, but put 12 drops. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6,
15, actually.
7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12.
And it doesn't taste like
13,
anything.
14, 15.
No, it has no taste.
tasteless.
You can put it in your gut renew smoothie every morning.
And it does not stain your teeth. Some people are asking.
No.
It doesn't stain your
No, no.
teeth.
No. So you're having a glass of water. Once you put your black water in it, your drops, and I'm telling you, you can't taste it.
And this Suzanne explains in detail about fulvic and humic in her book, but it helps with nutritional uptake. It helps with a greater.
Oh, I lost you. Come back, Caroline. We
Oh,
lost
well.
Caroline.
Oh, well. Okay. So, Brandon Young,
Yeah.
go Brandon. Brandon Young
I
said,
know.
I'm sorry, but I'm just tuning in. Is this for both male and female?
Hi, Caroline. Say that again.
Sorry,
Okay.
Sorry, I lost you.
Okay. You know what I'm noticing here? I have low battery. Maybe do you have your phone, Alan?
I do.
No, it was not. It was that someone else called. And
No, I know that, but also then when I tried to recall you, it said battery low.
Oh, you want me to call Alan?
Call Alan.
Okay. Bye.
When did you give her my phone number?
You're such a bad boy. That's why I love living with him. I laugh all day long. I laugh from the moment I wake up till the time I go to sleep at night.
Actually, the last laugh she has at night is the biggest laugh. It's when I take all my clothes off.
No, he looks beautiful without his clothes.
Okay,
Is
Caroline?
that Caroline?
Yeah, hang on. Let me put her on the speaker.
And now we won't run out of battery.
Where's the speaker? Accept. Okay, I accept.
Okay, now push the thing that has
Okay, there it is. Okay, Caroline?
I'm here.
Okay.
You actually sound better on this phone. I have to get a new phone, Caroline.
Oh,
My
yeah.
phone is...
I gave that assignment to someone who works for you.
Okay,
He told
good.
me he would handle it.
Okay, great. Great, because my phone regularly now gives me the finger.
Okay, well, let me tell you something,
What?
okay? When I say, well, what's the difference between my phone and the 13 or whatever it's in? They say, well, the camera is much better. Hold it. I'm not a professional.
But I'd like a better camera.
Okay,
Bruce said,
but why
Bruce, who
should I-
knows about cameras.
Okay, well, it's like $1,000 or $1,200 more.
it's
Now, let me
worth-
explain something.
With all the time we spend on this.
Everybody made fun of me because
Right.
I bought an iPhone 5, I think, 73 years ago, okay? And up until...
I think it was 170.
Okay, up until about, I'd say, 6 years ago, I had mastered the iPhone 5. And there were some things I couldn't get because they said, well, you have to update it, and your phone
And your
doesn't update.
iCloud is full.
Doesn't update anything.
Yeah.
But I knew how to use it, and it was like my little pal, and it was a third the size of the big phones they have right now, and I really liked it. And then my family conned
Mocked
me.
you. We mocked you.
Mocked me.
You.
Okay,
No,
and
we didn't, Al. It's just that, here's the thing. Apple wants you to get the newest phone, so they start
Can you turn the
denigrating
volume up?
other models. They start kind of making the other models not act great if you haven't upgraded in a while. So that's why your battery power doesn't last as long. Some of your apps don't work as well because they want you to upgrade to the newer.
Well, they were.
well, my battery power doesn't last as long in my real life.
So back to Gut Renew.
Yeah,
We made
yeah,
Gut Renew ice cream.
yeah.
I have
Oh,
it.
this is exciting, guys.
I have it right here.
Oh, look at that. Oh, wow. You know, we should market this. This should be our only retail product, okay?
Oh, imagine it tastes like ice cream and good for your gut.
And it has no gluten, no dairy, no sugar,
Isn't that
except
good?
the natural sugar from the bananas. I mean, oh wow.
Yeah, Alan's like just like devoured it. So good.
How good is that?
So all you
Here's,
do,
here's how you make it. It's so simple.
Okay, good.
It's so simple. You put 2 bananas.
lots of potassium, which we're all
I put-
potassium deficient. Right, go on.
I put 2 huge tablespoons, like heaping tablespoons of unsweetened cocoa powder.
Yep.
A huge spoonful of peanut butter, and just a little bit of almond milk. So not the amount of liquid that you put in to make a smoothie, just enough to make it blend. And I
Right.
put 4 scoops of Gut Renew, and then you just
So
blend
good.
it until it's thick. It pours out. It looks like pudding, and then you just put it in a little freezer-proof ramekin and freeze it for like 2 to 3 hours. It does get really hard if you freeze it longer than that. So we got some popsicle molds. We're going to put it in popsicle molds for next time around. But oh my God, it's so good.
It's
And
so
any
good.
recipe will work.
And free. It's a free
I mean,
dessert.
pretty, yeah, I mean,
You know, we all love to have dessert, but I don't want the deleterious effects of dessert. And it's like a free dessert that's good for you. A dessert that's good for you. So exciting. You could have it at night after dinner. You could have it in the afternoon as a fill-me-up kind of snack kind of thing. It's really wonderful. Really a great way to use Gut Renew. Gut Renew, I'm so happy to be able to bring something to all of you who are having such difficulty with your GI tracts. Can I show you your GI tract? Can I bring
Okay.
my girlfriend over here?
Okay.
All right. Put her in my lap.
Okay.
All right. Here's my favorite toy in the world, but now I can't see it. Damn. What's this? These are the lungs, right? So I'm taking
Oh,
the
look at
lungs
that.
off. Huh?
Yeah, look at that.
Yeah. This is challenging being behind it, but I got to take the lungs off to show you. Okay. Now, here's your heart. Here's your liver. Here's your stomach. Let me take the liver out. Okay. I'm always talking, let me take the heart out.
Heart out.
Yeah. I'm always talking about the gastric sphincter. Here's where your food comes down, right here. Right? And it has to get through this gastric sphincter right here so that it can go over into the stomach, right? But our gastric sphincters, as we get older, this area right here, gets worn out because we've been around for a long time. And so it's not working right. And so therefore has trouble getting into the stomach. Let me put the stomach back. There you go. It needs a few more parts now to. When the stomach, when you take our probiotic, which is the dual encapsulation, it goes through the gastric sphincter. If you're having trouble if you're feeling discomfort here around the gastric sphincter, I'm not a doctor, but I take a couple of swigs of aloe vera gel.
Oh, yeah.
You have to buy that on your own. I don't sell it. Okay. Then the probiotic goes over into this valve here and into the stomach, right? And now, this is what I'm trying to tell you. Now that it's gone through the stomach, it takes another turn and goes now down into this valve here, and that's your intestines. I love this thing. Okay, here's the upper colon. I'm just taking the colon out. So I want you to see. This is why you're uncomfortable. All this, when you're bloated, it's not that stomach that was up there. It's this. These are just inflamed because over time, the whole small intestine, the motility, the ability for it to take the food and crush it and move it and crush it and move it all through these things is impaired because it's the muscles have gotten slack. This is called aging. And so what we do with Gut Renew is we give you all the ingredients that help support a healthy small intestinal system. And if you get it through the intestines, it's amazing that we all poop it all, isn't it? That it has to go through all this. This is like a couple of miles of intestines. It has to go through all of that in able to get to the large intestine, which then is going to come up around here. It's got a lot of traveling to do, and after the large intestine, it goes down in through here, and then you poop. What a job!
Wow.
What a job to poop. And now you know, now you understand what's going on with you. The Gut Renew will help support making all this relax and make the motility relax. And
It really does.
it really does. It's so incredible. And this is all stuff in the Gut Renew that you haven't eaten it today. Neither have I. I haven't had any marshmallow. What's it called? Marshmallow what? Extract. I haven't had any of that today. Anyway, I think this is the most valuable thing I own, which is I stare at this all the time. I'm looking at the kidneys and the gallbladder and okay.
You know,
and listen, we really loaded Gut Renew, you guys. It's got
Can you
20
put this
grams
back,
of
Ellen?
organic plant-based protein per serving. It has 0 sugars. It only has a couple of carbs, and it's loaded with gut health nutrients. It has immune support boosters. It has phytogreens, fruits and vegetables. So if you could just start your day with
All
one
this other stuff
smoothie,
has to go in first.
maybe just get the value size bag if you want to just have one smoothie a day, or you can jump in with those bigger 30-day challenge kits that Alan was talking about earlier. But it really, really does make a huge difference. And you can read the comments from people. I mean, we could talk about it all day, but read the comments from people saying how much better they feel using Gut Renew.
So here's how the liver, which our livers are groaning from all the chemicals. The chemicals end up in here. This is your detox organ, and our livers are just groaning. They can't. It's saying I can't. It's that toxic burden I always talk about, and then there's a stomach. The stomach's not that big, so when you're bloated, it's not this that's really giving you the trouble. It's the intestinal tract. Look, I just dropped my liver. Al, I dropped my liver on the floor here. Oh well, I bought it. I can buy another one. Anyway, I thought you'd find that interesting. It's I learned so much. I write these books, and I'm not a doctor. I'm not a scientist. I am a professional at this stage, and I really, from this, I know how the body works. I know all the back. Can you pick up my liver, Alan? My liver.
Jessica said Gut Renew is the best product out there right now and the only one that's effective.
Do you see my liver on the floor there? Did my liver fall outside? I lost my liver. I lost my liver.
Listen to what Kelly Kalura said.
What?
She said, I gave my friend some Gut Renew to try. She has had had stomach trouble for years. She loves the Gut Renew and has lost 18 pounds.
Wow. 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 And like I said, we don't have this as a weight loss progress. You can't find my liver. Oh, there it is on the thing there. See that brown thing on the bottom of the stool that I'm on?
Yeah.
we just found my liver. Let me see. Ta-da, ta-da! Here's your liver. This is the most important organ. If this is not working right, you're not working right.
That's the most important organ?
Yes, it is, Alan. I'm sorry to say.
Really?
This is your detox organ. And all this stuff that I talked to you about air freshener and non-organic food and cleaning your house with toxic cleaning products, using color cosmetics that have chemicals in them, skincare that's loaded with chemicals. By the time you get up to here, your liver goes, I can't help you anymore. I can't detox anymore. I can't do it for you. And then you start to have a body catastrophe, really. It's just a process of breaking down. Take it seriously, really. I'm so glad that, with the injuries I had this year, my doctor said I'm nothing short of a miracle because I have recovered so beautifully. And I know it's because I took such good care of myself prior to that. You always want to face future problems by doing preventative things. This is your opportunity to do preventative things, and Gut Renew is an opportunity to prevent a catastrophe later on in life, I think.
Yeah, and we've got so many people who are writing in saying what good results they're having with Gut Renew. CryCF40 on Instagram said, Gut Renew is the best thing I purchased. I can't find anything close to it in Canada that doesn't have all those fillers.
Yeah.
Blazing Sky said, I won't use anything else. I've been using Gut Renew for about 6 months. It's helped me with so many gut issues.
So glad. I'm playing with the heart right now. Here's your heart.
Well, someone just wrote a bunch of poop emojis. Getting good pooping.
So
it's all about pooping.
So Rusty Higgins said,
oh, I love
my
him.
favorite song, quote, when your liver is gone.
That's very clever, Rusty. Rusty, here's your heart. Here's the inside of your heart.
Oh.
Blessed Mom Jones said, Gut Renew helps me so much, as does HCL. Both are a must, especially as we age.
Did you notice, Alan, last night we had dinner and I forgot to give us our HCL, betaine HCL, which is hydrochloric acid with pepsin. Do you know that we both had indigestion last night? Because we didn't have the hydrochloric acid in our stomach to digest our food. Hydrochloric acid is how we digest our food, and then through that process it sends the right things out into the right places in the body, and then it goes into the intestines. And the probiotic in the intestines, here they are. Want to see your intestines? I got them. Here's your intestines right here, but let me take it away from the large colon. We'll get to that in a minute. Here they are, the length of a tennis court. How does all our food, everything you ate today, how does it fit through here, 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 all around here, 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 here? I mean, it's nature is miraculous. But anyway, here's your problem here, because your liver is groaning and saying, I can't help you anymore. I know I'm supposed to make glutathione and detox your body, but I'm done. I'm not working right. Oh my God. And then people who have liver failure, we hear about people with liver failure and we go, oh, that's too bad. No, it's too bad. It's really bad.
Yeah, that's a big waiting
list.
That's
an important, all our organs are important. I've never agreed with doctors who remedy a problem by taking out that specific organ. That has to be the very, very, very last resort. What can you do before that last resort to save that organ, protect that organ, feed that organ? So it's not that Gut Renew is like going out da-da-da-da and going to hit every organ, but when your gut is healthy, you are healthy. If your gut is not healthy, it intoxicates all the rest of the body, including all the organs, because when the chemicals are in the GI tract and leak out through the barrier wall, now we can see what the barrier wall is, and all that mucus that's around everything, which is your immune system. Now they leak out little holes. Now you've got leaky gut. When you have leaky gut, it's going to go into your precious organs and glands, and the organ they love the most, these little chemical guys, is the brain. Now think of all the brain issues people have today. It's shocking to me to realize how we've accepted brain issues, and our children are having all the, what I call the initials. It's the environment. The environment is doing so. All we can do is put up preventive measures to offset what the environment has done to us. And I think Gut Renew is a great way to start. And then maybe you'll be one of the ones, like we have so many women and men who are going to go, I lost this many pounds and that many pounds and this many pounds. It just makes sense to me that if all that toxicity is stuck in here,
Exactly.
and now it's bloated out to here.
That's the pounds.
Yeah. Here's your bloating right here. Right now it's nice and tight and healthy and everything, but if your intestines are loaded with old you-know-what that's stuck in there, that can't move out, what do you think's going to happen? It's going to go nowhere good. So, these are not my intestines, but I'm happy for these intestines that they're not bloated. But imagine what this looks like, all bloated, like that. Okay? I work best with visuals. I hope you do too. When I look at these things, I go, oh, that's what the problem is.
So should I promote the next time you're going to do a demo, is you're going to demonstrate a pap smear, okay?
This is Alan lying.
Everyone will know
Yeah.
exactly what's involved,
Yeah.
okay? And it's not something terrible.
How did a pap smear get into the intestines?
Well, we're just talking about things that you're sort
okay,
of...
this is Alan lying. He for those of you who are new, he lies a lot.
And I speak...
I was going to say, you were talking about how important the liver is. One way that you can help support healthy liver detox is with black drops. Humic and fulvic are really important to help with the natural detox.
Body won't work
process
correctly
of the
without...
liver.
Body will not work correctly without minerals. This is the easiest way to take minerals. I'm so happy to bring you drops. I've been trying to get drops to you for so long. I wish I could get every single one of our supplements in drops, and I can't. But we have the minerals, and the body won't work right without minerals. So here we go.
Yeah, well, remember my death sentence from that cardiologist?
Yeah. I was so mad.
Well,
And what it was Alan was so low in minerals that this doctor said, well, he's going to die. I said, how dare you? How dare you tell him he's going to die? Give him your doctor's reasoning for how he can fix himself so he won't die. But that's how low he was in minerals. And now I learned from that. I was taking another form of this, and now we've made it into our own. And it's as important as my probiotic. I take my minerals every day. And then there are the other things. The more things I can get in liquid, the more I'll bring to you, but it's really hard to do it, especially fish oil, Oh, I guess you could get fish oil.
that'd be tough.
No, in a
Yeah,
bottle.
but it
tastes
they
bad.
With like orange oil
Yeah.
mixed with it.
Yeah.
But
Fish
But,
oil
again,
is
it's fine.
burpy.
At least if you're starting with Gut Renew, you're at least getting that good organic plant-based protein. You're getting all those gut health nutrients in there. It's the first amount of prebiotics and probiotics and marshmallow extract and fibers that you're getting in your daily smoothie, which tastes delicious. So Suzanne's got that for you, and then in addition, she's taught us how important it is to take a probiotic and a prebiotic so that you can turn around, get more good flora in your gut instead of too many bad flora like most of us have. And that's another reason why you're not pooping the way you should, or why you're getting bloated, or why you're constipated.
It's all about pooping.
Yeah, or maybe you have...
You said earlier Rusty Higgins. It's Rusty Humphreys, Alan.
No, this one was Rusty.
Oh,
Higgins.
okay. We have Rusty Humphreys. You have competitor, Rusty Higgins. I'm sorry, I thought they were the same person. Rusty Humphreys, who puts together my podcast, and I encourage you to listen to my podcast. I met on the radio. He had one of the most interesting radio shows, and I love being on his show. And he let me talk and talk and talk. And he was a political commentator, but he allowed me to talk about hormones and more hormones, and it had a big effect. So thanks, Rusty Humphreys, and thank you, Rusty Higgins. So we've got the minerals in the black water. If you just want to drink it like a drink, this is great. Keep it cold in your refrigerator. Buy this at the store. What store can they buy that?
It's at Whole Foods. It's at
Okay.
Walmart.
All right.
It's at Marshall's.
When they can do that at the retail stores, that means there's a demand for it, and people. Can you please?
It's also great for hangovers, guys. Those mineral.
Yeah.
Water.
Yeah.
Great for hangovers, because
if you're gonna drink,
it helps your body absorb nutrients better. It helps absorb hydration better. It's great.
I forgot about the hangover angle. If you're drinking, then for sure, when you go to bed at night, put 15 drops in your water while you're taking your other supplements. Done. It's honestly, I put it in here. It's honestly tasteless. Honestly. And see, my teeth are not black. Yeah.
Okay. Well, I think one more time
Okay.
I'm going to explain what our deal is.
Because you've
today.
heard enough about poop and
Yeah.
intestines.
Well, life is about poop, you know.
Well,
There it is, 30-day
Dr.
challenge
Bernard?
essentials kit. Retail $385. Today $250.
I remember years ago I read that book by Dr. Bernard Jensen. I'm sure he's no longer on the planet because he was pretty old at the time. And he said, life is a flow. It flows through you and out of you. And what he was saying is the process that nature has provided for us, that our food comes in, it gets digested, it gets the nutrients and minerals get sent out to the right parts of the body, the hormones get stimulated, and then you eliminate anything that you no longer need. It's just an incredible. I have a lot of discussions with people who are very into artificial intelligence these days, and I always say you can't outthink nature. And I get in these arguments all the time with people who say, yeah, you can. Now we can. We have learned to outthink nature. I hope we don't. Nature is perfection. We are nature. The way our body works is perfection. That is nature. I love progress and advances, but maybe I'm stuck. I don't want AI, artificial intelligence, to outthink the nature in us, because the nature in us, when we treat our bodies right, it's a blissful experience. So I guess this is the end of our show, and I hope.
Yeah, can you just splash that Gut Renew ice cream again? Is it still?
Oh yeah. I want to save some for our dessert.
Gut Renew ice cream.
Yeah.
Wow.
And this is something we made, guys. This is not something you buy. You buy the Gut Renew, and you just, in your blender, rather than making something the consistency of a smoothie, just use a lot less liquid.
Yum.
And you turn it into, it's like a pudding mousse.
Free dessert. Here you go, Al.
It really is. There's no sugar in it.
Al's eating it now. Al's hungry today. We haven't eaten since breakfast, and can't wait to have dinner. But he's going to fill up on Gut Renew.
It's really good, though.
Yeah. So today's Friday, and we'll see you again on Monday. I always love my shows with you. I love all my friends who are watching, Wink and Sandy. I love that you're out there. And there's so many other people that I know who are watching all the time. Diana's watching today. A lot of people. So
Yeah, Prince Harry and Merkel.
they probably are. No, Megan, yeah, I'm sure they are. I'm sure they've talked about it.
Oh, that's right, Megan.
Yeah, I'm sure they do.
Yeah.
Anyway,
Do you remember what the show is on Monday?
is this the Studio 54?
Memory Renew.
Oh, memory. oh, okay, sorry. Oh God. Oh my God.
Right on cue.
So
Yeah.
on Monday,
Memory renew.
we will
I haven't taken
demonstrate
any
the
yet, as you can
effectiveness
notice.
of Memory
Yeah.
Renew
Right.
on the star of our show.
I
And
love you all.
If you're awakened during the night with a sound like that, you should seriously investigate Gut Renew.
Okay. That's not memory renew.
Okay.
If you wake up some morning and look at me and say, "And your name is,"
Yeah,
then
right.
you're going to need it. Yeah. Anyway, I love you all. I love you, Alan. I love you, Caroline. Love is all there is. It's not what you do. It's not what you have. It's not who you are. It's just only about who you love and who loves you. It's so true. Have a great evening. I love you. I'll talk to you all on Monday. Memory Renew. Remember this, that Memory Renew is available on Monday.